So let's chat permit. What do we have going on for our gear for this permit-based trip? Well, I have a 9-foot 9-weight rod. You can use a 9-foot 8-weight or 9-foot 10-weight on trips like this as well. I have a reel to match, and like a reel with a great smooth drag system. I have a 9-weight line designed for permit flies. Those are heavier crab patterns, bigger spawning shrimp patterns, and things like that. So not a bonefish specific line. I like a permit driven line for this job. Now it's a floating line for almost all applications. There's some where you want a clear tip or intermediate tip or full intermediate line, but for the majority of fishing you'll be doing for permit is a floating line. Now on to leaders. Leaders are very important for permit fishing. I am a huge advocate for fluorocarbon leaders. They are less visible in water, they are more durable as well, and you want to put every advantage in your corner when fishing for permit. Now, what do I use for my leaders and leader material? I do use tapered leaders, store-bought tapered leaders. You can make your own as well, but I use 16 or 20 pound leaders as your tippet strength, and I either have 20 pound or 16 pound tippet material on hand to extend it leader or place it as I go. Very crucial, fluorocarbon, use it. It is a bit more expensive, but is incredibly worthwhile for this application. Now, next, permit flies. There are a billion permit flies out there, different names, sizes, things like that. But what I do is I load up on way too many permit flies because I'm a little paranoid about not having the right fly for the occasion. Now you don't have to go as crazy as I do. It's a little excessive. But what I do carry with me on trips, I want to carry a selection of spawning shrimp patterns. I want to carry a whole bunch of crab patterns as well. I go from fairly heavily weighted flies for those deeper fisheries, but also fairly weightless flies too, in a variety of sizes and colors. Now, every destination has their own fly list. Before you go somewhere, check in with your outfitter or shop down there to find out what flies are needed for that destination. And in Belize, we found that on the ocean side, small green crabs were the way to go, and on the lagoon side, spawning shrimp are actually better in the lagoon side. So same location, two sides of an island, different fly recommendations. So always do your homework and check out what you'll need for those trips. Don't go on a generic list if you don't have to. Find out exactly what you'll need. You can find flies, leaders, tippet, rods, reels, and everything else in store at Drift Outfitters or online at driftoutfitters.com.